10 to 8-10. Kitchke and Madden, won by the latter at the second attempt, pushes down towards half forward, rolled on towards Nathan Burke, and he does try and get out. Could have been held. Peeking on to Harvey, another one to Craven. To the right half forward flank. No mark taken, and dashing through was Wilson, but just went over the line. And so
it's a free kick against Wilson.
Why is that? Because he doesn't.
Well, he just he threw. Yeah, he just
time,
threw.
Is it?
Well, it may be wasting time.
McMullen hammers it high. Hills with dash. Beautiful dash on to Bradley Plain. This will be the start they want. Playing goals.
Well, wasn't that well done? Number one, it was McMullen who punched the ball on towards goal. Had the ball at least running in the direction of goal, and it's good to see Bradley Plain go up and at least congratulate him. There's the punch on. Hills running onto it well. Cops one high from Kitchke. He's got a lot of toe, that young fellow, and set it up to Plain on a platter. Bradley Plain, that's his third.
The other player who ran across and gave him a pat on the back was the captain. Essendon lead by 5 goals. Kitchke up high, but Madden gets the tap out. He's dominated the centre bounces. Wanganeen can't get through. Robertson. And underneath it is Wanganeen in the finish. It's in the back. And some crude stuff going on in there. But Wanganeen has the football.
He's done well today, the little fellow.
My word. He's got plenty to offer this game. Short pass. Looks for Madden. Dispossessed. Ball runs free. Back to Daniels. Kicks it quickly. Centre half forward. Mark to St Kilda, taken by McAdam in front of Spawn. Must play on quickly. Good marking by Spawn, but eventually the hand pass over the top. Wilson, kick in towards full forward. Over the top, St Kilda mark taken by Lowe. A beauty.
Well, the two big guns up there for St Kilda, Lowe and Lockett. He's got big hands. Look at the way he just gets up holding the ball as if it's a tennis ball. He can take so many marks with hands that size.
Well, he must kick this. They trail by 5 goals. Stuart Lowe directly in front. Makes no mistake. Gets his first goal. And again, the difference is 4 goals.
Well, he's kicked 17 goals, 11 this year, Stuart Lowe. A very indifferent season. Maybe it was the fact that he had a lot of pressure on because he was only recognised forward here in early games to St Kilda and really didn't fire up, but is gradually starting to find touch since the Adelaide's Crows game. Last year's best and fairest winner, Stuart Lowe.
Once again, the margin 24 points. Just under 23 minutes remaining. Kitchke this time wins it, but it's Wanganeen. Hands to it first out of the centre. Morris has got to stand and wait for them to gallop across him. But he does it well. Off to Newport. From half-back, wide towards the wing. Hills again. A fine game by this young man. Coming up for his 9th kick.
Drafted number 93 in the 1988 draft, and it's good to see young fellows way down the draft show their potential.
Newport at the back. Threads it through to Craven. Gets away from Buick, yes. Towards Rice. May give it to Coughlin. No, thought about it just for a moment. Then flicks it round his shoulder. Good looking kick deep into full forward. Was Lockett held?
Surely.
Saints fans are furious. Lowe will go.
No, there's a free kick. There's a free kick against Will Smith.
And listen to this crowd.
Well, I thought Lockett was manhandled.
They'll be lucky to.
You don't give one to Tony Lockett, then you find one to the opposition, especially after the team have kicked the goal through Stuart Lowe.
Well, it was definitely against Sean Rolf Smith, but then again, I thought Lockett also infringed.
Cans coming over again, are they?
Yeah, watch this. There, look, he was definitely pulled down, wasn't he? Now, oh, we missed the other one.
Kick out to half-back, no mark taken, ball's punched to the back. Hills. Just growing in stature. Oh, faked the hand pass, said he went too far. Well, umpires and charge. He's going to know whether the distance was excessive. Free kick taken by Craven on centre wing. Oh, goes back to Winmar. Winmar runs and kicks it towards the 50-metre line. Good mark. Low again, is it? Yes.
Oh, would have been 50 metres.
Peeking in short, but Lowe's going for goal. Kicks it fairly accurately up to the square. Lockett off the ground. He's kicked it. No, it was over before he kicked it. So it's through for a rush behind us in Kilda.
There's some drama unfolding here, isn't there?
He had a bit of a stutter there, Tony, with that little toe poke, but I think the sand got in the road down there.
Kick it now. The Bombers out of strife. Cransberg. Way to Izard. Runs out of room. .23 points is the margin. 13-10 to 9-11. Craven can't get clear. Robertson applying the tackle. Now Anderson doing some heavy work. Somerville going down onto Stuart Lowe. It's on the 50-metre line. Izard. Wide towards Wanganeen. Very clever player, Gavin Wanganeen. Daniels over the top, looks at the umpire and asks the question, and at the same time gets legged. Wilson. McAdam. Oh, you're in trouble, Gilbert, but he gets out of it beautifully. Back towards Craven. They've got it inside 50. Back to McAdam again. Sets sail for home. Looks to be one behind, and it is.
Getting a little excited there, Sandy.
Already may have drifted it through.
You were hoping.
Close game's a good game, Robbo.
No, wouldn't it have been terrific, because McAdam twice there looked like being tackled in two different passages and backed himself, shrugging both tackles, and eventually, unfortunately for St Kilda, kicking it behind. But this man has played some sort of a game of football. Anthony Danaher at full-back on Tony Lockett. Kicks it long, 60 metres, well outside that 50-metre line. Eventually it's kicked close to the line, it's over on the full. So the free kick will go to St Kilda to be taken out there by Dean Rice. Saints not giving up without a fight. Rice's kick up to the 50-metre line. Free kick?
Free kick.
Certainly. Yes, pushed out.
Right in front of the umpire against Somerville.
Stuart Lowe. Not messing around. No one back. Lowe goes for goal. Over the top of Lockett and Danaher, and through for another behind. Saints just can't quite get that goal they need. 9-13, 13-10. Difference 21 points. Anthony Danaher again into that outer side, finds Izard.
Just under 19 minutes remaining. Essendon defence holding firm. The forwards gave them a great start with an 8-goal blitz in the first quarter. This is Daniels. Long to half forward. Low the target. They surround him. O'Donnell gets clear. Heads for safety. Pressure on Hills and over the line.
McMullen being moved from the forward line too by the runner.
So plenty happening, but St Kilda unable to get the goal it so desperately wants. And the Bombers hanging on magnificently.
Cransberg coming down to the forward line.
Kitchke and Madden. A chance for Wilson. Round his body. So Danaher to bring it back. Grant the fly. And recovers well. Tries to get the handball out. It's swept towards Winmar. In towards full forward. And Stuart Lowe almost colliding with that behind post, but he's okay.
Wonder who's got the job of replacing the posts here at Moorabbin. Sandy nearly had a job there. Stuart Lowe, dear, throwing himself into the fray quite a bit here in the last couple of minutes. Anthony Danaher's short kick finds Anderson. Anderson in the back pocket. He's covered some territory. Kick number 17 coming up for Greg Anderson. Saints supporters wanting him to get on with the business. Kick out towards the wing, no mark taken. McMullen quickly into defence. O'Donnell, short pass. Spawn's got the chance. A little bit of space. Rice runs onto him. Buick tries to just balk Newport, then kicks it into the half-forward area. The mark is taken by Watson. Handball over the top. Spawn running beautiful.
Center it.
Spawn in the pocket, goes for the screw kick and misses.
He could have centred that Bradley Plain. He was all by himself. David Grant was going back to the defender goal. All he had to do was drag it back in. Plain would have got it.
Back into play. Free kick going the way of the Saints. Stuart Lowe at half-back. High towards half-forward. Morris is the lone flyer.
Solid job today.
Across to O'Donnell. Wide to the wing. Somerville. Oh, crude tackle by Stuart Lowe. Somerville on centre wing. Towards the 50-metre line. Watson in front of the pack, appealing for a shove. Buick. Oh, magnificent by Buick to flood to Plain. This should be another one to the Bombers through Cransburg.
A bit of a surge. 2 or 3 pot shots at goal resulting in not much at all. Essendon go forward and get one through Cransburg. Punched by Madden, collected by Newport, kicked towards half forward. Nearly a mark there to Ralph Smith. Or they argue a little bit, the Saint players there, Ralph Smith and Frankie Coughlin. And O'Donnell in the finish.
Lost it.
Yes,
Get the free kick because Coughlin didn't move it on.
I agree with that one.
O'Donnell plays on quickly. He's pulling up a little lame. No, he's not. He's okay. It gets it wide to Cransburg. Cransburg now just loping, nearly standing still. Handball to Spawn. Spawn, short pass is good. Anderson looked for the hand pass for one fleeting second to Wanganeen. Then kicks it wide to Hills. And Hills marks well in advance of Nicky Winmar. Too far out to score. He's about 60 metres from goal. Just holding onto the footy, looking for a short pass. Now he's going to be forced to bomb away. Drop punt to the front of the goal square. Nearly an Essendon mark to Madden. Ball free. Craven gets clear. Runs away from the back line. Kicks it out towards centre wing. No mark taken. Punched away from Ralph Smith by Morris. Picked up nicely by Spawn. Composed goes to O'Donnell. Bounces once and eventually just gets his left foot to the ball. Pekin swoops on it. Handball. Goes to Daniels. Daniels now in the sunshine here at the Moorabbin ground. The kick towards half forward. Punched away by McMullen. Collected by Harvey. Skilled player. And the left foot kick is intercepted by Cransburg.
Peter Cransburg at half-back. Half of this ground in sunlight, the other half in shade. Kieran Spawn on the outer side towards David Robertson. Lost a little bit of pace, Robertson. It was very, very quick. Coughlin tries to surge it forward. Flood at the bottom. Daniels sweeps it to Newport. Realises he's clear and goes to Stuart Lowe. Still outside 50. One out duel in the square if he wants it. That's the way it goes. Lockett at the back.
Just too strong. And plenty of room in which to work to. Open forward line. Danaher did the right thing. He got in front. And Lockett gave him a little bit of a nudge. Watch this. Watch it. A little bit of a nudge there. Pushing him under the ball. Just too big and strong.
He's got to get some of them, doesn't he?
This for number 3.
Only had 5 touches. What a great effort by the full-back.
Fantastic, Tony Danaher. Lockett goals. 14, plays 14-11.
Well, early on, it was a really combined effort by all Essendon fellows to keep Lockett scoreless. Fellows were dropping back. Others were playing loose men, getting underneath the pack, taking the ball away. And then Anthony Danaher started to gain in confidence and really did start to play well later in on the game. Lockett has only kicked the 3 goals, one coming in the last quarter.
St Kilda really need to concentrate and get a couple of possessions from the centre bounce here. 2 quick goals, and they've still got some chance. Free kick being paid to St Kilda, going to Harvey. Only need a couple of lucky breaks like this. Harvey goes quickly to Pekin. Pekin can run on. Short pass is nearly all right, but it was made all right by a great effort by Stuart Lowe. Winmar's on his own, but he goes in the Lockett direction. The 2 big fellows struggling hard. Free kick being picked out of it's going to Lockett. I don't believe it. 2 fellas jostling.
They were both doing it. They were both doing it.
And Anthony Danaher can't believe he's...
Play on, mate.
Cannot believe it. And Anthony, I think everybody bar the St Kilda fans are with him. Oh dear, he's not happy with that.
Yeah, watch this. You can see there he's actually got
his left hand holding Lockett's left hand. Maybe that's what he's seeing.
Well, it's for number 4, and this will bring this crowd to its feet.
And you didn't give them much of a show a minute ago.
Bomb. It's not over yet. There's another one. They're not out of it yet.
Sandy, the only reason I said it was that sometimes you can just get a feeling of a surge, which they had. Essendon got that quick goal, but still they've got to maintain that, what would you call it, impetus?
Momentum. To get it going.
Yeah.
Again, the replay. Oh, interesting anyway. But it was definitely there.
And now the stands start to reverberate. And boy, can't you get the feeling down here when St Kilda gets something going. Kitchke high. Anderson off the ground. Buick. They can't afford to let Essendon get another goal. It's at centre-half forward. Wilson appealing for the free kick for not moving it on against Buick. But umpire Hayden Kennedy decides on a bounce.
Just over 11 minutes remaining, Robbo.
Somerville. Watson. Robertson. He could kick a goal, Robertson. It may even bounce through. No, it goes to the left. And it is...
Buick's injured behind, plays limping. He's struggling down.
Boundary throw in, left forward pocket for Essendon. Saints must hold them out here. Chance again for Robertson, just with a little bit of space. Look at this kick. Look at this kick. That's the match winner.
Today's game is part of the Carlton and United Breweries 1991 AFL Premiership season.
And Robbo spot on about Robertson there. Yes, it was a match winner. The Bombers winning 16-13, 109 to St Kilda 11-15, 81. Plain 4 and McMullen 3 for the Bombers. Lockett got 4 for St Kilda. The one report, flood, reported by field umpire Dorr. And the crowd there, 33,800. Full house at Moorabbin. The Bombers winning. They've won 20 straight against St Kilda. The last time the Saints beat them way back in 1980. We take a break. After the break,